Hello, and this is NHL Hockey News Reports, and today we're talking about the Sharks. They're 0-3, starting the season with 3 games into it, and they're 0-3, so lost 3 in a row, and they need to break that. And we're going to talk about what's the problem with the Sharks right now. A team that, I feel like, many people think they'll make the playoffs this year, potentially win the Stanley Cup, trying to do that for the first time in franchise history. And some people think they're going to happen this year. Definitely last year, they're a fantastic team. Going all the way to the Western Conference Final. They dragged themselves all the way to the Western Conference Final. And then, goaltending fell apart a little. Injuries mounted up. And the Blues were able to win the Stanley Cup over Boston. So talking about this now. Sharks go into it, lose Pavelski over the off-season. Key player, the captain. So they had to name a new captain, and that's Logan Couture, your number 1 center. Definitely signed an 8-year extension, so he's going to be there in the Sharks for a long, long time. Definitely. So next, what's on the left side? So I said the record is 0-3-0 with 0 points to the season. So the first game was against the Golden Knights, and the Golden Knights had the home opener, so Vegas played Golden Knights, and they lose 4-1. So Sharks lose 4-1. It was like, oh boy, you know what I mean. So then Vegas plays at the Sharks, so the Sharks had the home opener, and they lose the Sharks 5-1. Like, oh boy. Come on, Jones, what happened here? You lose 4-1, you left 4 goals in the first game. The second game, you left 5 goals. What's happening? Literally, right? So then, the Sharks are like, okay, we need to change our goaltending for against Anaheim. So we're going to put in Aaron Dell. So the Sharks play at the Ducks at the Honda Center, and the Sharks lose again, 3-1. And you can see they only scored 1 goal per game. First goal against Vegas, another goal versus Vegas, and then Anaheim 1 goal. Each one, right? So the next game is this coming Tuesday on October 8th so it's the Sharks at the Nashville Predators, and that's going to be a hard one. It's going to be a tough one. It's not an easy team to beat. They got some good defense, some offense that's pretty good. They got some good goaltending in Pecorine and Soros. It's going to be hard for the Sharks to be like, it's going to be hard for them not to go to go 4 straight with losing, literally. It's going to be hard for them to go, it's going to be really hard, sorry about that, hard to get out of that mentality or this trend they have of they don't want to become 0-4, that's going to be hard. But it's going to be hard for them, definitely. Now, what are some of the problems? I wrote 3 things down. Defense. Yes, there's some fantastic defensemen in Brett Burns, Erik Karlsson, of course. He was out for a little bit, personal leave, so he was out for 2 games. The 2 games they played against Vegas, and then he came back for the Ducks, and he still lost. But they didn't have Erik Karlsson for those 2 games. That could affect them a lot, right? Of course, like I said, you have Burns, you have Alaska, good defenseman. And then you have Erik Karlsson, like I said, a franchise defenseman that was from Ottawa previously, right? Now with the Sharks for going up over a year now, right? And you have some other defense, Sumnik, Heed, Carrick, and not Connor Carrick that was of Toronto and Dallas and Devils. This is Trevor Carrick that is totally different. And you have Prout that was in the AHL with the Calgary Flames last year and signed with the Sharks. A good heavy defenseman, definitely. Now the thing is, okay, you might have okay defense, but it might translate to goaltending. The problem about that is, and sometimes it doesn't, but the goaltending last year for the Sharks was pretty pathetic. Okay, Jones, a very good goaltender in previous years, but last year, pathetic. Dell, same thing, pathetic. And this coming year is showing the same thing. This trend happening. People saying if the Sharks have bad goaltending, what's gonna happen? Do you trade Jones? What do you do if this bad trend of goaltending not working out, what do you do? Do you trade him? And that might be the thing you have to do, something, because you can't let this goaltending thing linger. You know, you gotta do something. There's gotta be something you gotta do here. So, goalies. Right wing. Okay, like I said, Joe Pavelski goes to the Dallas Stars. Former captain now. So who becomes captain? Logan Couture signs an 8-year deal this summer. And yeah, he's going to be with the Sharks for a long time. So that means that this right wing here is really affected because you lose Pavelski. Okay, Pavelski, number 1. Number 2, Labange, Carlson, Gambrell, or Suomela, whoever you want. But the problem is, that right wing here, not good enough. I can tell you right now, not good enough. Sorry, I put a question mark right in there. I couldn't really see it. That's the question. This right side, not looking so good. And not saying Labange is bad, not saying Carlson or Gambrell or Suomela. Labange shouldn't be on the first line just yet. I think someone else should be, like, for example, Pavelski. And there's not enough cap for him when they signed Carlson this summer. They signed Carlson to around $11 million to $12 million. So they used all the money on Carlson and nothing on Pavelski. So Pavelski said, well, I guess I'm going to Dallas then. That's what happens. And that's the thing. So that right wing. So those are the things, okay? And also was the suspension. Put one more thing. The problem was suspension of Kane. During the preseason, last preseason, and it was during the Golden Knights, was the Sharks, Evander Kane pushes away a ref. And if you do that, you automatically can get around 10 games. And he, fortunately, had to only skip 3 games. Now, if the Sharks contestant be like this and that and this and that, it could have been 10 games. They should be thankful that it was only 3 games suspension. Because they hurt him in that 3 games, yeah. You lose a goal scorer. The thing is, that's the problem. So losing Kane for 3 games really did sting him because they had Brodell right up here, and Kane was suspended, like I said, and it was really turmoil in the Sharks. Down the middle, great. You have Couture, your number 1 center, and your captain. You got Hurdle, great number 2 center, fantastic last year. And then you have Joe Thornton, your 40-year-old, absolutely fantastic. He's going to come up to 1,600 games this coming season. He's in one of the top 10 of games played in the NHL, so fantastic there. Probably his last season, but good third-line center. He's going to play that third-line pairing definitely, and really will help out in the leadership in this room, definitely. And they have a good fourth-line center, Goodwill, sorry about that. Pocket Goodwill, fantastic fourth-line center, can really help. On the left side, not bad at all, I would say. You have Meyer, you have Kane, you have Sorensen, Berensky, and you have Waddell. The thing is, the right side, like I said, right? But centers look pretty good. I would give down the middle's fine, and left wing I'll give them a good job. And I would give them good job there, right? Now on defense, I wouldn't say bad at all. You have Burns, you have Vlasic, you have Carlson, you have Dillon. That's a good top 4 right there on defense. I can't say that's not bad at all. Definitely, I can't say it is bad at all. That's a good top 4. Vlasic, Burns, Dillon, Carlson, fantastic. And you have your bottom 3 pairing on defense: Simnik, Heed, Carrick, Prout, whoever. Of course, Prout's on the IR. Simnik is on the IR also. But the thing is, are they able to turn around in Nashville? Because the thing is, like I keep saying, the thing is, there's a lot of guessing here. And this is also a question, like I said, goaltending. And I have another question I'd like to add here. Do you fire coach? Do you fire the Sharks coach? That's the thing. Alright, you're probably saying too early, and you're right about it. It is too early. But I just want to say, if this trend keeps on going, that they lose, can't score, right wing, defense, goalies, not enough, the thing is everyone's not working together, do you blame Coach Bednar? Do you say fire the coach? Does Doug Harvey, Doug Wilson, they'll say, Doug Rate, Doug Rate of the GM of the Sharks say, it's time for you to go. Or, when do you say that? Of course, not yet. Do you say that when, if they lose again in Nashville, probably a little too early there, maybe the next 2-3 games, if they keep on losing, and the thing just not coming up together, is Coach Bednar going to be the first one fired? And, that might happen. Or what do? Do you change up the goalies? Like, you'd be like, oh, there has to be a trade. There's got to be something, because Jones isn't working, Dell isn't working. We need a better, solid goaltender. We need to have something in place. Let's get it now. And that might be the thing. Alright, thank you for watching this NHL News Reports, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. And, this future, what happens? Do you see Bednar get fired from the Sharks as the head coach of the San Jose Sharks? That could be something that could happen, right? So we'll see about this, and thank you for watching this NHL News Reports. Let's get to 200 subs for a special video. And I'll see you next video. Bye.